intelligence and procurement of vehicles for the PKTT. Hence, the reference to awarding tenders in the Section 2813 application and authorization.
And that is on page 107, file 10, paragraph 1.7, fraud and corruption pertaining to awarding of tenders and or contracts involving SAPs and or circumventing of procurement processes.
Correct.
Okay, next subtopic, Mr. Perumal's attempt to scapegoat me regarding the Section 27 affidavit.
Paragraph 42. On the 9th of October 2025, I was contacted by Ms. Innocent Sukakane, personal assistant to Advocate Johnson. She informed me that she was told that Mr. Perumal had called me that same day regarding the whereabouts of the original Section 27 referral affidavit. She said that I had told Mr. Perumal that I was tasked with the safekeeping of the Section 27 referral affidavit and that I could not chase the Section 27 referral affidavit. Paragraph 43. If I recall correctly, in September 2025 or early October 2025, the accused persons in the Mukwele matter had made numerous requests for the Section 27 referral. I want to say that Advocate Johnson and Mr. Perumal were struggling to find the Section 27 referral affidavit and perhaps thought I had the affidavit. But I cannot say, there's a word missing. I want to genuinely say.
So it should read, I want to genuinely say that Advocate Johnson and Mr. Perumal. Okay.
Mr. Perumal was struggling to find the Section 27 referral affidavit and perhaps thought that I had the affidavit. But I cannot say that because what I suspect is that Advocate Johnson and or Mr. Perumal did not want to disclose the Section 27 referral affidavit to the accused persons in the Mukwele matter and needed a reason as to why it could not be produced. My suspicion is that the flighted Section 27 referral affidavit was produced at that stage and after Lieutenant General Mkonazi's press briefing on the 6th of July 2025, where he stated that IDAC was investigating the PKTT.
When you say it was produced on that day, you mean created?
Created.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner.
To be more precise, you say at that stage, not at that day.
At that stage, yes.
So I understand you to mean that it must be after September or early October 2025. Because if it existed in early October, the flighted Section 27 would have been provided to the accused. So it must mean it did not exist when the accused were asking for it.
Correct. The one that is flighted
The
did
one
not
that is
execute,
flighted, yes.
was not, yes, created by then. I do not think it is a coincidence that the flighted Section 27 referral affidavit makes no reference to the PKTT, whereas the version I saw in December 2024 does. And now there is no record of that version, other than the original that I returned to Advocate Johnson on the 6th of December 2024. Which was not produced, and in respect of which Mr. Perumal tried to create the narrative that I had misplaced the original. I was concerned that I was being blamed for something I had no knowledge of. I addressed an email to Advocate Johnson to set out the events that transpired on the 5th of December 2024. And thereafter, regarding the Section 27 referral affidavit. I have provided the email to the Commission. My reference to 5 of December 2025 in the email is to be corrected, and it should be 5th December 2024. I'm dyslexic, I apologize.
We can go to that letter now, the email that you sent, and that is in file 10 on page 402. You'll have to read the letter to us, the email,
Can
the
I
entire
have the
email.
reference again, please? Sorry. Reference.
Page 402 of file 10.
Thank you.
Let me know when you're there. Do you have it?
I do.
It's an email from you on 9 October 2025, 1347, addressed to Advocate Johnson, Mr. Perumal, Mr. Sesoko, Mr. Klale. Who is Mr. Klale?
He's the project manager.
And then that is Innocent is the assistant.
Correct.
Advocate Johnson's assistant. And the subject is section 27, referral, F. Adams.
Correct.
You can read it.
Good day, Advocate Johnson. I was contacted by Inno in respect of, 1, that I was contacted by Mr. Perumal today regarding the above referral, and that I indicated you told me to keep it safe and that I cannot trace it. Mr. Perumal did not contact me today. Mr. Shlale contacted me this morning, and I explained to him as follows. 1.1. On the morning of the 5th of December 2025, but it should read 2024, at 8 a.m., while in your office, you gave me a gray document bag folder with a zip which contained the 27 affidavit referral and piece of note paper with your handwriting. I asked to attend to the necessary after court from home, which I did, and emailed you that evening. 1.2.
Sorry, can you just raise your voice and...
Sorry.
Okay. 1.2?
When I return it to your office the next day, and no copies of the documents were to be made. Because the gray document bag was conspicuous, I put it in a large brown envelope and returned same to your office before the staff meeting on the 6th of December 2024. Once again, I apologize. On the 10th of June 2025, in your office, where a meeting was being held with myself, Mr. Sisoko, Mr. Perumal, Mr. Padiachi, Mr. Mlambo, and Mr. Charles, I indicated that we needed the documents in the folder. At that point, we were all packing to move offices. You indicated that I should text you the following day, and you would look for it through the many boxes. 1.5. On the 11th of June, 2025, I attach a screenshot. I contacted Mr. Perumal, indicating that we would only need the folder in 3 or 4 weeks should I trouble the ID to look for the folder, to which he replied, it can wait. Paragraph 2, I wish to state, I did not retain possession of the original Section 27 affidavit referral, nor any copies thereof. As instructed, I returned same to your office on the same day after receiving it. 2.2, I did not have any communication with Mr. Perumal today. Our last communication was on the 18th of September, 2025, via WhatsApp text. Thus, I could not have told him that I was asked to keep it safe, and I misplaced it. 2.3, I was contacted by Mr. Shlale today, earlier this morning, and stated to him exactly what I have stated above. Kind regards to Shanta Ramsamy.
Okay, can we then go back to your statement? We are at paragraph 45.
Thank you. Later the same day, at 3:04 p.m., Advocate Johnson responded to my email via text, WhatsApp. sorry. In the message, she accepted that she may have been mistaken about the Section 27 referral affidavit. She said she would look in her office the following day. If she disagreed with the contents of my email, she would have surely responded either directly to the email or via WhatsApp.
Can I just interrupt you here? If what you are saying is correct, and it goes back to the point Chair made earlier, from January when the investigation started and the summonses were being issued, January 2025, until the arrests in June, all the way until September, October 2025, nobody at IDEC knew where the original Section 27 affidavit was.
If Commissioner...
So how did they conduct the investigation leading to people being arrested and charged if nobody knew, if they last saw it, according to the inquiries that are being made to you, if they last saw it when they handed it to you and you handed it back?
That's a very good question. How did they do it? Because if the commissioners have to marry what has transpired with the arrests versus what is contained in that 27, there's great discrepancies. It's devastating. And in part two of, within this statement and in part two, I will demonstrate how the commission has been hoodwinked.
Or lied to. I'm not saying we have concluded that we've been lied to, but I'm just saying perhaps the lied to is an appropriate, stronger word in the context.
I'm trying to be polite.
Thank you. May I ask you to read the last sentence of paragraph 5? You did not read the have, if I'm not mistaken. And
Paragraph 5 in the...
45, the last sentence starting if she.
Thank you. If she disagreed with the contents of my email, she would surely have responded either directly to the email or via WhatsApp.
Okay, we're just trying to locate the WhatsApp screenshot. I know that it had been provided to us where Advocate Johnson responds, and it should be in the exhibit bundle, but for some reason it's not in the electronic version, but we'll come back to it later. But we have seen it. Can we then go to the next topic, subtopic, explanation of the names of suspects in the Section 2813 authorization?
Paragraph 46. Another issue that warrants special mention is the issue raised by the Commission about the lack of substantiation of the names of the suspects listed in the Section 2813 authorization, as indicated when Advocate Johnson instructed me to prepare the application for the Section 2813 authorization. She gave me a list of suspects' names on the pink, purple notepad page. This has consistently been my version. Paragraph 47. On the 22nd of July, 2026.
It's the 22nd, yes, so there's a correction, yes. The statement says 21, but it was 22.
The Commission asked Advocate Johnson to explain the source relied upon for the names that appeared in the suspects on the Section 2813 authorization. As stated earlier, I got the names from Advocate Johnson, together with the Section 27 referral affidavit. Advocate Johnson undertook to make inquiries at approximately 3:10. While I was consulting with the Commission's evidence leader, Advocate Johnson called me, and the call was recorded. The Commission is in possession of the recording because Advocate Johnson had already scapegoated me in her testimony before the Commission, and I felt I needed to record our conversation. In the recording, I explained how the names ended up in the Section 2813 authorization based on the names she gave me. At the stage of the recording,
At the start of the recording,
Advocate Johnson made a startling remark that we gotta figure out how you don't go. In other words, find a way for me not to testify before the Commission. I have no objection to the recording being played.
Chair, Commissioners, at this stage we want to play that recording for you. It is approximately 12 minutes. We have tried to only deal with what we consider to be important, but actually all of it is important. And there may be a point that we do cut it where it has nothing to do with the subject matter. It deals with three aspects. Number one, what the witness had just indicated now, a comment that they must find a way not for her to testify before the Commission. The second,
her being
the witness before you now. The second issue is a debate or an exchange about the names, how the names came about in the 2813. And then there is some criticism that Advocate Johnson makes towards the Commission and the process that the Commission is following, which we don't think is relevant, but it may be that we have to play the entire recording so that it's not suggested that we are withholding anything insofar as the recording is concerned, Chair. But
and I believe that all three of us have very thick skins.
I believe so too, Chair. Thank you. So if you just indulge us, we'll be listening to it for the next 10 to 12 minutes. Sorry, Advocate Ramsamy, if you can switch off your microphone.
Hi, Advocate Johnson. Hello.
How are you?
Fine, and you?
Well, they put me through the cases for the Section 2813 on
diversion.
the Commando matter. Yeah.
Okay. I haven't been watching. I've been so busy.
Yeah. Don't worry. I think they're going to call you.
Oh, God.
I'll come and tell you why. We'll have to figure out how you don't go. Okay. So they said to me, I must tell them step by step. I said, I get the 2813. Usually we give it to a team. Santosh is the deputy, but I give it to Drew.
Yeah.
You use it to compile a Section 2813. Now, they're saying when they look at the 2813, must just check, the annexure that has all the names of the people, Annexure 8, it has all the suspects. Now, saying when you look at the 2813, you could only really make out Kumalo, maybe Madondo and Lushaba.
Yeah.
Where did you get all the other names from?
That page that you gave me, the names were on that page that you gave me, the one in the folder, the one in the handwriting, on the pink purple page.
Where would we have got those names from?
I don't know, you gave it to me on the morning just before I rushed to court. You gave me the 27 referral and the names on the handwritten page.
Because they are asking me where you got the names from, and I honestly am saying, I'm not sure. Because I can't remember to share for me. I can't remember either.
No, I remember distinctly because suspects that was written on there. And you explained to me that the suspects was after Dylan had consulted with Fadil. That's how the list came about.
So Dylan would have consulted Fadil before you did the 20?
Before I did the 28, yeah, before I even received the 27, the list was compiled on that page with the handwriting, and you had indicated that Fadil and Dylan had consulted, and that's where it came from.
I'm going to have to speak to Dylan. He can't remember half the things.
But it's on my email.
Because I'd say I've now abused my power by authorizing other people's names that are there.
I don't know what to say, Mama, because I specifically remember, and it's also on my email, because after you phoned me last night, I went and found that email where I explained what I received from you and what I returned to you.
And
Mama?
the section 28.
Mm-hmm.
13.
Mm.
You would have brought an application, would you not?
You asked me to email it to you. Remember, I was in court with Speaker Matter, and then you asked me to email it to you that evening so that you can sign it the next morning.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, so I signed the authorization.
Yeah, the 2813 authorization.
Yes, but did you put an application together for the authorization? How did what I'm trying to get at is, remember, for us to authorize Drew, usually we just put a thingy with a short summary of facts.
Yeah, but you told me not to do the mandate memo. It was just I'm just opening my laptop for you now. 1 second. What date was it, Mama? The 5th or the 6th?
I signed on the 6th. It should be 5th.
Okay. Just checking now. Why can't I find that email? No, I think I didn't do that. I think the facts and all of that was covered in the email I sent.
27.
Yeah, in the 27. And then remember, I did a summary of the 27 and the dockets that we collected. And that is when I said to you, I need to consult with Fadil because...
Wait, remember, wait. Remember, Drew, the authorization is the 6th of December. Y'all got the dockets on the 9th of December.